Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome back to your 12-minute recap with small couch reviews. You know the deal, the routine by now. We're going to try to talk about topics that we don't normally get to cover, variety of topics, and we're going to try to do it all in about 12 minutes. So far, we've been pretty good about staying right around there. But, as I say, the timer starts now. All right, so James Gunn released his new Superman trailer today.
Yes.
Um, it is the first, we got the teaser where it was just music. This one we actually get some speaking, and it starts with Clark and Lois Lane talking, and she's essentially interviewing him as Superman.
Yeah.
And we get a little bit more of the story. We get some confirmation of things we did know. Like it does seem like Superman is not liked, and he's not shown in the best light, or people don't look at him in the best light right now. Lex Luthor's off scheming. We got to see Metamorpho, the Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there were a lot more effects. We got to see the Kents. Actually, we got to see more of his father and his mother. And special effects and flight, like his flying.
Oh man, the city Metropolis looks amazing.
The environment looks actually really good. But I do actually have some concerns with it. But Joe, I want to hear what you have to say, man. What you think of this?
I mean, for the first trailer, 3-minute long trailer, it made me more excited for it. I'm not saying that I wasn't excited, and I pretty much will never be as excited as you for a Superman film or DC film, period. But I'm like, hey, I want to go see this. I want to see this story. I want to understand why James went in a direction with bringing all these outside characters in. And so that's all I got from that.
Yeah, bro. So, when the first trailer came out, people were like, yo, I have concerns. There seems to be a lot going on. We don't know what's happening. And I was like, yo, just trust James Gunn. But now that we get some speaking into it, there are two things. First off, I am starting to see there's a lot. It's very clear this is a world that's been lived in. And for people who don't know, Superman is my favorite character in fiction, just period. That's why Jovi said he won't be as excited as me, because I love me some Superman. Okay. But yeah, so anyway, like there seems to be a lot going on. We have like I said, Green Lantern, Metamorpho. You got Eve Tessmacher and Lex Luthor doing their thing. There's this giant lizard in the sky that he's fighting. There's that alien that you saw in the very first picture outside his window that's coming. The world seems to hate him for some reason because he stopped a war. So there's something political going on there too. And it's just, there's a lot that shows this world is super lived in. And, I don't know if there was rumors that the superhero team, The Authority, was also supposed to be in this movie. So, who's running all these other heroes? Is Amanda Waller going to show up? So there's a lot of characters that lets me show this is an established DC universe. And I'm kind of, I don't know, I guess conflicted about that. On the one hand, I'm like, I don't need a Superman origin story. But on the other hand, it's like, dog, I kind of want him to be the focus of his own story. I forgot Mr. Terrific and Hawk Girl. We also saw that too.
I thought you didn't mention it just because we knew they were going to be in it. But no, for sure. I guess, right? Like when it comes to showing a preview for a film with a title of a singular character, I didn't expect to have a movie, Super Friends movie.
Right, man. And the other thing just that got me, because Superman gets beat up a lot. Like, the first time when they showed him crashing to the earth, that was the first scene you see, and he's bloody. And people are like, yo, he's Superman. He can't be like this. I was like, bro, have you read a comic? Superman gets hurt.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to sound a little hypocritical to all those people because, in this trailer, I mean, physics exists. So, of course, you can pick him up and throw him. But, like, he looked like he was getting knocked down.
Yeah.
And it's like,
he may be weakened. Yeah, he may be weakened. Maybe a big portion of this film, he's just not the Superman that we know.
May be because, like, yeah, man. So, I mean, yes, he can be beaten with kryptonite or magic, or there are other super beings, but like, there's a reason he is who he is. He stands above the rest, and that's what I want to get to. The two things I actually liked. First of all, Superman, like what his father said to him in the Pa Kent, it was just amazing, man. Like the
Yeah.
message he gave him in the trailer, I loved it. And this is something my boy Kendrick and I have talked about. We were like, yo, if Superman lived in this world, like our actual world, it would be so different and he would be so hated because he couldn't just sit around and let stuff happen. And I like that
No.
this movie
Yeah.
took it there. Like he literally went to another country and intervened in a war to save lives. And you saw him like Superman is as super as he is, he's also a regular dude. So when he's
Yeah.
talking to Lois, he's getting so upset with her, which I mean, I'm not sure I like that he yelled at her, but he's getting upset with her because she's questioning him, and he's like, "Yo, I have to do something. I have to save
Yeah.
these lives."
But
And
yeah,
I've never
we
seen
all
Superman like go off like that. I liked that.
we often see though with any of the stories like that that he can't be everywhere at once.
Hmm.
And that's where if I don't know how old he is in this one, that's like the grown up that you got to grow up and realize that Clark,
Yeah,
like
yeah. He's
you,
also very young.
yeah, it's like you can't fix
You
everything.
can't
You
fix
can't be
everything, and that's probably what he's
y-
gonna have to learn, man.
right. So
Um,
that's
yeah, I'm
that's
actually, yeah,
yeah.
the actor's growing on me too. Like when I
Oh
don't know if
yeah,
you noticed, he changed up his voice when he started talking like he was
talking as
Superman.
Superman.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
I
No,
like.
I like it. I think I again I don't have the same love for this character as you do. So I'm just like, yo, cool. Looks like Superman. I
Yeah,
can dig
I
it.
clearly love him. I spent half our time talking about him. But yeah, Superman trailer. If you saw it, let me know what you think about it. What do you think of Clark in this adaptation of him?
Yeah.
All right, moving on. All right, so we got another trailer. Ironheart is finally coming to Disney Plus.
Yes.
First premiering in Wakanda Forever back in what was that? 20 was that 22? First
Okay.
came out back in that movie. And yeah, man, like if you haven't been watching our channel for a while, I was not a fan of her being in that movie. Not because I don't like Riri Williams, I felt
As a,
like we knew she was having her own show back then, and I felt
yeah.
like she was kind of just like shoved into this movie that was
Yeah.
already convoluted and hard to make because of the passing of Chad.
The passing of Chadwick and then them rewriting the film twice. And yeah, I completely agree with you. She's probably one of the coolest characters in Marvel, but she didn't belong in that movie.
Yeah.
Shot yourself in the foot, Marvel, because one, people didn't like that. And then two, you're not promoting it. Well, sorry, three. You're not promoting it. And three, especially here, people were not really digging black women characters right now. It's not really the climate right now. Ironheart coming out right now is not it's not gonna I'm sorry, it's not gonna do well. I'ma watch it. Imma support it. I'm gonna repost it, but I don't
Well, what do you
see it
think of
being
it as a just from this trailer that we saw?
I don't this the story's not compelling.
Yeah, it's but and you know that's where I wanted to go with this. That's also worrying to me. Like the trailer, like I mean, there are a couple of things I didn't like. I'm not sure I like all the acting that I saw, and I definitely don't like her suit. But it's probably Mark One of the suit. That we're
Mhm.
gonna get a different version. But yeah, the actual story that it's showing doesn't look like something that like, for lack of a better word, like you said, doesn't look compelling. Doesn't look like something that's gonna hold my interest very long.
Yeah,
Almost looks kind of like like expecting the same level of stuff like the Acolyte, where it's you get some good pieces, but overall it's just going to be mid, and that's what I'm afraid of.
like, it's because of the story they picked. The first Riri Williams comic would have been a great story if you didn't introduce her in Wakanda Forever. Like from the hood to MIT to building the Iron Man suit, that would have been an awesome first season.
Hmm.
Not I don't and again, we don't know, but I, we're going off what we saw and the show comes out in 3.5 weeks.
Diddy,
Oh
Diddy,
yeah,
the
yeah,
Diddler. His
the
trial is
Diddler.
going on now. There are no cameras allowed inside, but we saw some paintings. My man going through it, bro. You saw his hair is turning gray.
His hair's turned gray. He can't get his hair dyed in there. He's not getting a haircut. I guess he's not getting a haircut. He's scared somebody's probably gonna cut his throat.
Yeah,
He
man.
got a full beard.
Hmm. And yeah,
Like
we heard Cassie's been testimony. She's been testifying,
testifying against him.
telling us
Yeah.
some dirty, dirty secrets, bro. These freak offs, yo, that baby oil was just the beginning.
The baby oil was just the beginning, but I was just like, yeah, like what I said. The topic is, and if you guys don't know, we collaborate before we sit down and record, and I sent all my topics for the week, and I just put Diddy's nasty, right?
Hmm.
Diddy's nasty, and we're getting way more information than we need to know. The detail of what he's done, I don't care to know. I don't care to hear more about this nastiness. Everybody can do what they want in the bedroom, but we're just learning.
I
We're
think
getting
they're trying to show
too
like
much.
they're trying to go to show his character. That's
Yeah,
why I think they're
yeah.
going into such detail.
And then it's like
I
it's
agree.
very like I'm sitting on the sidelines watching y'all do these horrible things to a woman I was supposed to love. Is really what the whole testimony is. Like he's there
Hmm.
and he's forcing her to do things, and then there's all these other people involved. They're just as bad.
Yeah, man. So there was a part of the trial. Apparently, they just brought up pictures of like it was like what I think 5 or 6 men, and she was like she just named them individually one by one, and I'm like, dang, dog, that's
Yeah.
gross.
You know, somebody that we both know, and I'm not gonna put them out there, posted something like, you know, you can't put him on trial for being a freak. And it's like, I think he's on trial for, the abuse and not the physical and mental abuse is with the majority of the charges are. It's not him being a freak. It's
Well, it's a RICO trial,
yeah,
so criminal. So
yeah,
it's not again. This isn't. I mean, it's not. I mean, I would. I guess that post. Yes, if it was about him being a freak, then sure, you can't put him on trial for that. But
yeah.
that's not what the
It's
crime.
not.
That's not what the trial's
It's,
about.
yeah.
So yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
I
just
didn't
like,
see that. If you want to tell me who said that offline, but okay.
yeah, yeah. And it's like legit very, very associated with like the sideline sex working type of thing that R. Kelly was on, right? Like these are things that are happening, and it's not just black celebrities, like white celebrities doing it too. And it's like these mother Herberts are weird.
Really weird. Really weird.
So that's it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that's our time. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching our 12-minute recap. Until next time, we out.
Deuces.